Then listening with some interest here in the studio, two sixth form students hoping to start their university careers soon. Reem Ali and Antoni Castellanides are both from the William Morris Sixth Form College in London. Great to have you both with us. Thank you very much. Start with you, Reem, and ask you really, what are your plans? What are you doing right now? What are you studying?
I'm doing A-levels in English, Literature, Language, Drama and World Development, and I plan to go into university next September to do International Relations.
Okay, and what are the prospects? How is that planning going on at the moment?
It's been a bit difficult in terms of knowing what universities to apply for, and at the moment with the new government, about the fees and stuff, that's been a bit difficult.
So, lack of certainty, I mean,
yeah.
That's the main thing?
Yeah.
Okay, Antoni, what about you? What are you up to right now?
I'm applying for University of Liverpool to do music, and I'm currently studying English, music and philosophy.
And again, do you sense uncertainty? What is your sense of, your planning process? How's that going?
I mean, with my specific degree, music, there's always an uncertainty about it, sort of thing. But it's been exacerbated quite a lot by the uncertainty with tuition fees and stuff like that. So,
okay, let's just talk a little bit about what's been talked about today. Clearly, there are no formal plans yet. This is all kind of part of a review, but there seems to be quite an energy behind this drive to move towards a student tax. Now, what are your thoughts on loans versus a student tax, a graduate tax?
I don't agree that we should have to pay to get into university, but I think that the loans seemed better. I'm not sure whether that's just because I'm more familiar with that.
More pragmatic, I think, more efficient, and you can use the tax system would, people with the high earners would be paying more. So yeah. I think a loan system is more applicable to everyone. I don't think on paper the tax system is good, but I don't think it is applicable to a wide range of people.
Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Because I mean, one of the big issues today, when you talk to, students in university, is that they don't like the fact that they are saddled with a lot of debt. They leave university with a degree, and as we heard there from Emma, some people with £30,000 worth of debt around their neck. So the tax thing would be an answer to that. Are you saying that you'd prefer to, go through the system with that kind of debt level?
Well,
I think you have to be careful that it's not a rebranding exercise. I was reading The Guardian today, and Sally Hunt stated that I think a proper debate has to be had. It's not. I think it's shifting the debt more than actually solving the problem. I think it's more of a shifting the problem to something else, and calling it this graduate tax is just labelling it something I don't think it.
Okay. I mean, what about the principle of once you start to work, in whatever work you're in, whatever line of work, that you pay a little extra as a kind of back payment, if you like, for the education that you've had? Is that not more manageable than a big debt level? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, obviously you pay back your loan when you're making enough money to pay back a specific amount, which seems to make more sense to me than having to just pay a little bit depending on what you're earning. And
what are your thoughts, Antoni? Again, I'm just interested in, I have to say, not many people today have said, oh, maybe the loans are better. You're both saying it, which is, it's good to have that perspective. I'm just thinking, what is the logic behind what you're saying? Repaying a big loan, a little bit more on tax, why are you veering towards the loan? Because
I have a problem with the interest rates. The interest rates on, I think the way the interest rates move, I think they're quite unjust and they're not fair. They're used in correspondence to things like the mortgages and housings and stuff like that. The interest rate should be more stable, I think.
There's a big issue at the moment, just in terms of the pressure on university finances. No matter who you talk to in these universities, they say we are really struggling finance-wise. They need to get more income in. That's a big issue, and it's going to impact on student numbers. Are you experiencing, are other people or other friends of yours saying the process of applying for places seems to be getting more difficult, seems to be getting tighter? What is your personal experience of that at the moment?
A lot of my friends are put off by university in the first place, even through the loans like years ago, just because of having to pay back. Right. Just in terms of, a lot of them don't come from privileged backgrounds where they're able to pay all their tuition fees. So I think that.
I mean, it's difficult, isn't it? I mean, when you think about the potential burden, it is quite difficult. Just again, on the pressures that people are under at this stage, do you sense that the process of applying is even more difficult now than it was maybe a year or two ago?
It's definitely more competitive and more intense, definitely. I mean, I don't agree with Vince Cable's decision to cut degrees to 2 years either. I think that's the wrong decision. It's a sentiment of more for less sort of thing, and I don't think that's the way forward.
I think I should say good luck to you both.
Thank you.
Hope it goes well for you. Okay, and hope that your search yields something. Nice to see you both. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.